Hello everyone, welcome. This is Kenpachi and today we're gonna talk about Rise of Kingdoms. Today we are going to look at commander pairings from Season 2, Season 3 and Season of Conquest KVKs. We're going to look at every troop type pairings. So get ready, let's get into it. Here we are, let's start with Season 2 and look at all commanders in general. We are getting 14 new commanders. Unfortunately, only a couple of them actually useful after this season. But fear not, end of Season 2, you will have commander swap event. So you can actually invest any commander in Season 2 and then you can swap them to endgame commanders. The event cost and every detail of swap event are in the Rise of Kingdoms official Discord. You can find link at the description. Now let's check the commanders. First, infantry. We have Alex, CJ and Konstantin as new infantry commanders. We can use CJ with Alex for Smite pair. CJ Kit recently changed to Smite. He has AoE active Smite skill and insta AoE proc Smite damage. With Alex, it can imitate Liu Che Alex pairing from Season of Conquest. We all know Alex is kind of an ace. He can be usable with many commanders. His skill set is good for any infantry pairings. He has shield, he debuffed the enemy, increased their damage taken, he has insta proc damage, healing reduction and immune to all damage reduction debuffs. He also has march speed bonus and attack bonus, and condition base, attack and defense stat bonuses. In Season 1 pairings we talked about YSG and he's all around commander, we all know, and Alex is the same. So in Season 2 we can pair both together. Actually, this pair is the ultimate pairing for Season 2. Perform great and we can say one of the best pair for this season pairings. Now Konstantin, Konstantin is a good commander, yet he is not continuing his performance after this season. And players mostly using him at canyon setups. In Season 2, he can be used to infantry garrison as secondary. Other than that, he is not really good at field fighting. For cavalry, we have good commanders for their season, but again, they lose their edge after Season 2. Like Saladin. Saladin is a great commander at field, and even for rallying. He can be paired with Genghis Khan, another new commander for Season 2, but that pair, of course, don't have any AoE for field fight, so again, Baybars, epic Baybars, still will be a good secondary for him. Also, for information, Saladin can be usable with 5551 skill buoy. Now Genghis Khan himself also good with low rage requirement and double skill activation, but he doesn't have any defensive stat on his kit. Only 10% defense from museum buff, it's not enough, he is squishy, so not really worth to invest. Let's look at Bertrand. Bertrand is now combo damage commander. They adjust these commanders to players can work on matching armaments, yet Bertrand damage factor is really low. Also, his stat skill gives so little for legendary commander perspective. With that said, I don't think he is worth to invest too. Last commander for cavalry commanders is Takeda. He was great back in the days with Attila, but in this season we don't even have Attila. In this season, we actually don't have any viable commander pairing with him. He actually not working with good any commander too. Even for city rallies, taken over by Subutai. So his days are over. Don't even think to invest on him. So on cavalry pairings, I can say Saladin, Baybars, and maybe Genghis Khan, but I don't really recommend to spend any gold heads on these commanders. Just before the next season you will unlock all of the endgame commanders, so you have to pick really carefully. And archers, really not looking good. Edward, Tomris and Cyrus. All three of them are unusable even in their season. Archers got some good commanders after this season, so I don't recommend to invest any of them too. We're also getting Charlemagne and Wu Zetian. Both of them are completely useless and worthless. If you're buying the gold head pop-up after you unlock first time any commander, that's the only thing they give you as a contribution. And now we have, of course, two epic siege commander. Both can be usable, and since they are epic, they can be maxed. And you can experience how siege works and how actually fun it is. In overall, Season 2 offers only 2 or 3 viable commander and they are Alex and CJ, maybe Saladin with 555 skill build, or maybe Bertrand for one more cavalry march. But among all those names, I can strongly recommend Alex to be maxed. Also, you can swap them to endgame commanders in Season 2, end of the Season 2, so don't forget, if you can cover the price for swap event, you can use your gold hats to any of these commanders. Now the real deal, Season 3 and Season of Conquest. Both have the same commander unlocks, so when you get into Season 3, you will unlock every commander in the game. With that said, I can recommend some priority commanders to swap. Now let's see. First, let's look at archers. Of course, we have Qinshi Huang. I have detailed video about him, you can find the video on the card. He has great amount of damage output, and survival kit, I didn't think that will be enough for survival, but he has a great survival kit. He is still lack of march speed, but everything else is just compensate that. Next one is Arthur as cavalry. He has double use. He can be primary and be combo damage commander, or you can use him as secondary and he will be a skill damage commander. And for infantry, there are several I can recommend because I'm an infantry main, but Baiki is the one. He is AoE smite damage commander. He is definitely best pick for infantry swap. Now let's start our Season of Conquest pairings. First, we have infantry pairings. Baiki with Liu Che. The best infantry pair in the game. Both are smite AoE damage commanders and bring huge destruction. Baiki active skill increases the target damage taken. Liu Che active slow them down. They have insta proc damage. They have good defensive skill with march speed. Their kit is just amazing. This pair is the one. Ragnar Prime and Scipio Prime. I can easily say that's the second best pair. Ragnar Prime drain attack and march speed from the target he hits or got hit by. He add those stats to himself. He has huge AoE damage plus damage over time from active skill. He also has great defensive skill with skill damage boost. Scipio Prime has also great AoE damage, and when you hit that skill, it debuffs the targets and reduce their health stat by 30%. 30%. He has health stat on his own. He has insta proc damage over time, shield and damage reduction, and this is it. The both together is like tank with a big guns on it. Well, next one is Guan Yu with Scipio Prime. This is an old pair, still works actually. Guan silence still great. I mean, no other commander out there silence the targets with single slash of AoE. Works good with Scipio Prime too. Both support each other with their skills. Scipio shield triggers Guan expertise skill, and when Guan silences the target, he triggers Scipio expertise skill. Still viable, yet Guan offers no defensive skill, so this pair is like a bit glass cannon. And now if you are going to use two smite infantry pair, you can do Baiki with William Wallace as one, and other one can be Liu Che with Alex. We already said Alex can be maxed at Season 2, so this is where he can be used. He and Liu Che has great synergy together. Now less popular pairs, Baiki with CJ or Liu Che with CJ. If you did CJ before this season and didn't swap for anyone, which you should swap him, but if not, you can use him like these pairs. That's our infantry pairings in order to their performance ranking. Now cavalry's Huo Arthur pair. Huo Arthur pair has great amount of skill damage output. Huo's active skill is big single target damage with 50% slow. He has rage requirement reduction and skill damage boost. Huo gives 30% defense, healing, and another skill damage bonus. For his pair, Arthur, he also has big AoE skill damage. Arthur gives 20% health and skill damage boost and rage reduction skill. While this pair is fast paced and fast skill cycle engine. Now let's look at the second one, Arthur with Philip. We may not have second combo attack cavalry yet, but Philip is just cover that up. Philip gives damage bonus, damage reduction, and insta proc damage with rage reduction. He also has that rage reduction skill, so together with this, they will reduce the target's rage so much. Also, when Philip insta-proc hits, he deals direct damage and reduces the target rage, and that also triggers Arthur's Fort and Expertise skill. So this pair has some synergy to deal lots of damage in seconds. Next one, Arthur and William. This pair also have similar synergy like Philip one. William offers damage bonus and insta-proc, and this way he also triggers Arthur's Fort and Expertise skill. Another one, Huo with John Prime. This pair with John double skill proc, I mean, it will be like you continuously firing skills, but it will be an easy target to kill. So I don't think it will be a great pair, but it can be usable because it will be a machine gun on the field. Well, the last one, Nevsky and Arthur. This is a safe and more tankier than other pairs. Together, they have good amount of survival and damage skill. Thanks to Nevsky, he offers health stat, defense stat and damage reduction. Also, he gives bonus to skill damage. And rest of the list, Attila, Belisarius Prime, XY, etc. These commanders are not bad, yet they can't get in the top tier just because others are way better. Now let's see archer pairings. Qin with Zhuge Liang or YSG. Like I said, I have detailed video about Emperor Qin and his pairs, but right now this march is the best open field march in the game. The best open field march. Literally just do it. Emperor Qin is him. Now the other one, Zhuge Liang with Hermann pair. This pair is the second best for archers, deals good amount of skill damage, and Hermann provides AoE skill damage taken debuff, which is great. So if you run two archer marches, you can do Qin YSG and Zhuge Liang with Hermann, and you can cause really a big havoc. The rest of the roster, Shajar, Arthur, Boudica Prime, etc. These commanders also are not bad, yet like I said in the cavalries, they can't get in the top tier just because the others are way better. Now some useful field fighter leadership commanders we have, Philip, Trajan and Honda. We talked about Philip at cavalry section, but Philip had a place in archer pairs until QSH drop. Now we can allocate him directly to cavalry pairings. He's kind of fits to many places, like he can also be usable in infantry pairings. Baiki with Philip is also a thing. He is good to have on the roster, and if you need to change some stuff around, he can be usable with many commanders. Now Trajan was on the field with CPO Prime for a long time. He was doing good, but now infantry pairs have some powerful commanders, so I don't think he is still good to have on the roster. Honda also shares the same fate with Trajan, so I don't think he also is not really have to be in your roster. Lastly, the engineering commanders, the new meta. Gajah Mada, Gonzalo, Babur, Margaret, John and Stefan. For these, I can only recommend Gajah primary, Gonzalo secondary, smite range combo. They are perfect pair for each other. Gajah just boosts and gives survival kit to pair, and Gonzalo hits big AoE smite damage from far away. It's just crazy good. You also debuff the enemy and disarm the single target he hit with basic attack. I mean, it is incredible. When you are attacking someone, you just disarming them and debuffing them is just amazing to have. So having this range march is really good these days. If you can spare some gold heads, this pair is just crazy good. Well, I will make best 5, 6 and 7 march combination videos, but I think this covers everything about pairings in general. I hope this will help some players. If you like the video, consider subscribe and like. And if you need more, check out the channel, you might find more you want to know. And if you have question, comment below, let's discuss it. In channel, there will be many quick guides like this, so stay tuned. See you next time, Ken out.